Okay, hello guys, it's me Dan and welcome back to the Twist Network. Today in this tutorial it will be my third and final episode of my 2D/3D logo which we made in Photoshop, exported to Cinema 4D, and then in this tutorial we'll be going back to Photoshop work. So last episode, which was episode 2, we created a really cool sort of Throwsy effect piece of text. I think mine's here. This is over here. I don't know. So it should load sometime today. Would be helpful. Just loading. Also loading up Photoshop. So make sure you guys have that open. I should have loaded this before I did the tutorial, but hey ho, live and let die, I suppose. And also guys, I'm sorry if you can hear some sort of background noise. It's my Xbox, it's just sort of kicking out of the video moment. Also, I just thought I'd point out soon, my mic quality, even though my mic quality is really good actually anyway, because I have a high quality mic on my laptop, I get really frustrated with the background noise sometimes. My laptop makes the fan on my PC. So I'm going to be getting a headset, or not a headset, I'm just going to get an adapter so my gaming headset can basically be used on my PC. So with the same sort of quality for headset, but just you won't hear the background noise as much from my fans. So that should help you out quite a lot, guys. So you just saw that was our text. So we're just going to drag this into a Photoshop canvas. By default, it should be 1920 by 1080 because that's my render settings. So I just quickly look at image size 1920 by 1080, which is what I want. So now in here, we're going to do one of two things. First of all, we're just going to add layer style. I'm going to name my layer first because I'm OCD and I have to name things. Obviously, get my nerves. It's frustrating. First thing I'm going to do is add a drop shadow. I was going to put a distance of 10 on, spread 15 or 5, depends what happens here. No, 5 should do. No, 5. 5 and then size, not 10. I just want my distance on 2. Use global light uncheck 90 degrees, size down, spread down, size up. So guys, so I've got the size at 20, spread at 2, distance at 2, angle 90 degrees, blend mode normal, opacity 100%, color black. So now we're going to do a gradient overlay, and I'll set this blend mode to overlay straight off the bat. And actually, I'm going to set it to soft light and just set the opacity to 80%. And that's fairly cool. I'm just going to make this white a sort of grey. White, I don't like white, it doesn't seem to work very well. Now I'm going to do an inner shadow, and I'm going to make this overlay, colour of white, angle of 120 degrees, bump the distance up, bump the size up a little bit, make sure it's overlay, and set the opacity to 50%. Okay, so now we've done that, we can add a pattern overlay if you really want to. I think I might add a pattern overlay because it just sort of adds to the sort of texture of it. So I'm going to add this pattern overlay here. Soft light. Whoa, what did we do? So I'm going to bring the opacity down a little bit. Scale with that. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the pattern overlay to different layers. So create a new layer and hit this little contrast or hue saturation icon here and go to pattern, and then we're going to select our pattern, which is this one here, and then we can sort of edit this like this, create a layer mask. I'm going to right click blending options and drag the underlying layer in so it sort of blends with the layer, and then this one fades the layer out like you can see happening. So that's the sort of effect that you'll never get just from turning down opacity. There's quite a cool layer effect which I've used now and then. I'm setting the opacity to 50%, so that's looking fairly awesome. What you may wish to do is either turn this into a background, or that is your finished logo. But for the sake of this tutorial, I'm going to make a background as well. So I have a preset gradient which I made a while back. Let's put on these. I'm going to use this gradient here, which is just black, from blue to black, how I don't like it, so take this blue here, put that in there, That looks okay. Looks good. So I'm sort of dragging out a gradient, and I am so OCD right now. I just have to get everything right. There we go. That looks okay. I'm now going to put an inner glow on this really quickly. Sorry, inner shadow, black. Actually, no, I'm going to make this white. Actually, I'm going to do it inner glow. Couldn't make up my mind. So I set this to overlay, make this white, just sort of fade. 10 pixels, opacity 55, and that looks okay. Now you can, if you want to, do a pattern overlay again if you wish. I think, do this pattern overlay here that I have, and put the opacity down quite a bit, quite considerably. Zoom into 100% so you can see the pattern itself. That pattern looks okay. I like that. So now we've done that. I'm going to do new guide 50%, new guide horizontal 50%, new lock guides, new view. Sorry, if that sounds like new. Now I'm just going to move this pattern and green into the center like so. That looks okay. So now what we can do is just duplicate our text layer, and we can just rotate this a little bit like this if you want to. Drag this down, and then I'm going to add a filter, blur, smart blur, wherever it is, it's here. My settings that I have are 5 radius for the pixels, the threshold is 25, quality high, mode normal, hit OK, and it's just going to blur the edges a little bit, not anything amazing, just gives it a cool blur. Now you can set this to overlay or something you want. I don't want that, I want vivid light. I'll set mine to vivid light, and then we'll filter, blur. Actually, I'm going to filter, pixelate, crystallize. It's a cool effect. 10 pixels I'm going to do for mine, and then I'm going to set the opacity to 40%, which looks pretty cool. And then I'm going to drag this closer to the text, so it looks just sort of like vibrating on the spot. It's quite a cool effect. Like so. I'm going to bring the opacity down to 20% and set the blend mode to over soft light. Now I'm going to duplicate my twist again, and I'm just going to do this the same direction we did before, but like slightly further out. And filter, and I am going to distort displace using one of my displacement maps that I made. I've done a tutorial on how to do displacement maps, so you guys can go check that out if you want. Sorry about that. It'll be in the description. There'll be a link in the description for the tutorial itself, but it should be like the effects pack somewhere. I think it's this one here. Yep, this one. So that's just a cool displacement map that I made. It's sort of like a furry edge, not third edge. Sort of. How to explain it? I don't know what the word is. I'm trying to think of. Sort of like a splattered, like effect edge. Just makes it look cool, and I quite like it. So I'm just gonna leave it like that because I quite like that. So mask that down. So that's pretty much it. As I said, it was just meant to be a logo tutorial, but I quickly threw it together with a background to help you guys out, do something, whatever. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed these tutorials. If you have, then please leave a like on this. Also, if you wish to see any other tutorials, a sort of series or anything, then you can post that in the comments below, and I'll sort of consider it. I probably will do it if it's within reason. Of course, not something stupid like do a I don't know, no idea. So yeah, guys, if you want to have like any more of these series, then you can post a comment below. If not, please leave a like on this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because we're doing some gaming videos soon, and it's going to be awesome and techers, and we have some montages and stuff to put together. So guys, thanks for watching. Bye.